Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get right into it in a minute. Okay. All right. Welcome back to day 17 of the Super Mario Marathon. Today we are yet again back playing Super Mario RPG. But this time we have 6 out of the 7-star pieces, which we are going to get that last star piece today and beat this game. I don't care what it takes. We're gonna do it. I don't want to play this game anymore. We're gonna get through it. Only issue is I have no idea where to go. So we're gonna have to figure that out as well. Cause last time, we found Mallow's real family, and we got the star piece inside of a volcano. That's what we did. But now I'm not too terribly sure where to go. So I'm gonna go back here to Nimbus Land and see if I can talk to someone. And maybe they'll give us some pointers or something. Let's go talk to maybe who's this guy? Oh, wait, what did he say? For now, that girl at the entrance will tell you who's here. What? Rocco? Okay. What's up here? The bus is undergoing repairs. Okay. Hmm. Should we just go back to Bean Valley? I don't think so. I'm just gonna look it up, to be honest. Okay. So I did have the right idea. We gotta find Mallow's parents, which is what I was originally gonna do. So many freaking hallways to get here. Mom, Dad, were you able to find the star, dear? Yeah, the Axum Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again. That's wonderful. Now the star thing can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it. The last star. Wait, the only place left to look is in Bowser's Keep. Makes sense. Yeah, we know, but there's no way to get in. Believe me, we tried, but... Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. Alright, I'll let you use the... That's it, dear. You should use the royal bus. Yes, Mallow, the time has come for you to take the bus. Why, when I was your age. Really? Are you sure it's alright? Of course, dear. I've ordered the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You simply have to help Mario and the others get that last star. You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go. Now we gotta walk all the way back out through the castle. Beautiful. Now I wonder if they're gonna make this last star take really long to get, or if the end of the game kind of just goes by quickly. Guess we'll find out. Oh, we need a bus up here. Finally been repaired, we can start operating again. Prince Mallow, we want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please? Heard the story from King Nimbus. We'll be there in no time. Here it comes, here it comes. It's not what I expected at all. So how's the engine running? Oh, it's purring like a kitten. Could you take Prince Mallow to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course. Can't wait to get this thing running again. Come, Prince, hop on aboard. All aboard. We're off. Man, why is everyone gathered there? Ah, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. Smithy's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me. Alright, let's go. Excuse me, y'all. Got the evil dark green Goombas. The Koopas, as Chris Pratt would say. Is that called a Gagoomba? Gagoomba. Ah! Oh my lord. Bowser's scaring them. Oh, scarring. Bowser's scarring the monster. Damn, all of them? Except the Gagoombas. Wait, I'm stupid. Scarring is 2 R's. Why am I an idiot? That guy just jumped off the freaking ledge. Oh god, this guy again. Hey bud. Hey Mario, did you remember to use the save point? There's plenty of danger up ahead, so it's best to save now. Need anything? I've got some items to sell. Wait, why is he nice? I thought he was... Okay. Oh gosh. There's 6 doors. Need an explanation? Of the 6 doors, 2 open onto action courses. You can handle a lot of action, right? 2 others will lead you to battle courses. You can fight, right? The last 2 open onto puzzle courses. No sweat for a great puzzle solver like you, right? Once you choose a course, there's no turning back. The only way to know what's behind a door is to walk through it. You must pass 4 of the 6 courses to move ahead. Okay. Well, let's just do... Let's do number 1, because can't fail number 1. Alright. Well, that was easy. I hate shirts so much. I need like a size in between large and extra large because I get extra larges and then they're like, I like how they fit for the most part, because they're not so tight around my body, but then like the neck area just falls and it's like very baggy and stuff, but then I get a large and it's too tight, it's too small. I need one that fits the rest of my body like an extra large, but then has like a tighter collar of a large. Never makes sense. I feel like I'm constantly moving my shirt back so it doesn't look like it's falling off. It's horrible. But regardless, we're playing a Mario game, so do I really care? How many battles are there? Maybe I should look up the path that doesn't have the battle courses, because these are annoying. Damn, didn't even die. Oh my lord. Last one, I think. Ultra Flame. Oh my lord, there's more. What's... Yeah, I'm definitely looking up which one is the battle courses, because I don't want to play these. Oops. It's literally wrong. It tricks me. I swear I picked the right one. Yeah, he's already a mushroom, bro. Please be the last one. Please. Oh my god. It's the worst door I could have chosen. Oh gosh, how do I kill these guys? I couldn't kill them the one time I fought them during the pirate ship thing, but maybe it's just because they take a ton of damage. Well, still can't kill them. Genuinely, what do I do? Oh. What did I do differently? Was it because I jumped on him? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Snapchat keeps sending me these frickin'... It's like, Geo, remember this? And then it shows me a memory. I mean, it's done that before, but it's been constant. Multiple a day. The past while. It's so weird, you specifically have to jump on them. Why? Interesting. I can't do this anymore. What does Lucky do? Okay, now this is the last one, right? Whoa. Bahamut? Why was Mario actually taking damage there? please. Thank gosh. Okay, I am looking this ish up because I do not want to do this. Super Mario RPG, Bowser's Keep doors. Wait, why aren't they telling me what doors to switch? Oh, they're completely randomized. That's great. Okay. That means I'm going to be using a save state because I don't want to do that again. Let's just go for 2. Yeah, that ain't happening. This is a puzzle. Dr. Topper, hey, it's me, the Quizmaster, and it's quiz time. Need an explanation? Yardovich is what? Boss. What color are the curtains in Mario's house? Oh, shoot. Blue. What's the chef's name at Marymore? Nope. Smithy. Boy at the end of the mushroom kingdom is playing with what? What's the first monster you see in the pipe vault? The pipe vault. Fuck. I don't want to play this game. Nope. Just give me the action courses. There. Got 10 tries. Wait, what? Oh shit. 9 chances. Oh my lord. Okay. I appreciate the wobble animation there. Bruh. Why is it so fast? Get me on the damn thing. Playing Donkey Kong, bro. Damn, let me up. I played these games before, bro. Nice. Okay. We need to do 4 doors. Okay, so let's go ahead and save that. Let's try 5. Okay, the other action course. Beautiful. 10 tries. I don't get it, but alright. Ah! Bro. Excuse you. This is the longest pit of lava in existence. Hey. Okay. One more, so it's gonna have to be a puzzle one. So I think that was 3. Yeah. Alright. First monster you see in the pipe vault. Sparky. How many legs does the Wiggler have? Nope. The boy at the end of the mushroom was playing with a Game Boy. What color are the curtains? Blue. Who's the leader of the Axum Rangers? Red. What was Toadstool doing when she was kidnapped by Bowser? She was looking at flowers. Yardovich is what? A boss. What does Balloon really like to turn people into? I don't even know. I think it was mushrooms. No, shoot. Scarecrows. Well then, I guess it was just a warm-up for you, huh? See how well you can count. Give you 10 seconds. 10. Tell me the number of barrels in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. 6, 7, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. 15? Right. Just a warm up next. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wait. 24 plus 4 is 29. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and save that one there. Nice. Completely different. Boo, Goo, Bones, and Kip competed in a triathlon. The triathlon included swimming, cycling, and a marathon. It's up to you to guess which place each person came in. Listen well, you're only going to hear the story once. What's the story? Oh, he told us the story. Perfect. Okay. He said like swimming first. Wait. Okay. Oh, it's like a logic thing. Okay, let's start with this guy. I came in third for swimming. Third for swimming. I outrode Goo on my bike. So Goo is the Goomba, I'm assuming. Outrode Goo on my bike, and Goo was never able to pass me. So he was in front of Goomba. I fell into 4th place during the bike race, but finally ended up in the same place as I did in the swimming event. I placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, but 2 others beat me in the marathon. Yeah, bro, I have no clue. Nope. Okay. Oh man. He said he was in third. So I'm gonna say I might have just done this, but I'm gonna do, yeah, I think I did just do this. No, okay. So let's do you, then you, then you, then you. Okay. Let's do I think I already did this as well. What is going on? shit. I wasn't paying attention to who said what. This guy said he was, this is 4th place. This is 3rd. I think this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I think I already did that though. Oh, alright. Clearly I didn't. And that's it for that one. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. This is Smithy's castle. No trespassers allowed. Okay. It's a big ass Magic Koopa. Yeah, why does Mario have 79 and Bowser? They're actually dying. Oh, I hate this frickin' move. This is the move that caused the end of this RPG. Oh, he's blue. Oh, he's taking over. Magic Koopa. Where am I? Bowser, hello, how have you been? I made it back here somehow, but it seems like I've been brainwashed or something. Can't seem to remember anything. Have I done something wrong? Don't worry about it. Let's just put it behind us. It's great running into a loyal Koopa Trooper like you. I'm glad. It looks like you've got some tough new troopers now, but my magic can still help you. Watch this. Ooh, well, I'm not gonna say that. It's probably offensive nowadays. Hey, this magic treasure box will never run out of coins. Just keep on hitting it. I'll be here if you need me. Come by whenever you need to rejuvenate your HP and magic. Is that true? That's cool. Alright, cool. Couldn't do anything against that. Bro. Whatever. Finally. It's a horrible room. Ooh, wait, is this it? Ha 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 ha. Oh. Ah, so you are the notorious Mario. I'm impressed you made it this far. I didn't think you could. Oh, feisty little fellow, aren't you? This is the end of the line. Now you've got to deal with me. On guard. I can't hit the shy guy holding the thing. Damn. Ark. This is absurd. I can't be defeated by them. I won't let this happen. I won't fall in battle. Gasp. Cough. Hack. Having an attack. Gasp. I don't need your sympathy. I'm a soldier. I'm prepared to go. Take a dive. Chandelier. Youch. See you later, kids. Boomer. Oh, poor Boomer. But not to worry. A little fall isn't going to hurt you. Alright, Mario. I'll lead you to the top. We must hurry to the appointed place. Hang on tight, and away we go. Increasing speed. Next stop, the top floor. Please fasten your seatbelts and... Wait a sec, there are no seatbelts. Hey, here we are. The eyes protecting Exor. Venom Jewel. Damn, he's just going all out. Okay, so I gotta attack the eyes. Let's go for the left one. Is this already the final battle? That's crazy. Only Bowser. Corona. How long is he out for? Oh. Oh, alright. That doesn't sound very... It doesn't look very victorious. Some weird ass sprites right there. Oh damn. You know where this leads to? Looks like Exor's the contact between the two worlds. In other words, if we follow this road, we'll find Smithy. So what's keeping us? Hang on. Hey, I only joined so that I could get my castle back. I'm not going to be dragged along on this stupid hunt. This is as far as I go. I'm going to gather my troops and rebuild my castle. And you, Mario, you're an official member of the Koopa Troop. It's your duty to help with the repairs. Bowser, you're completely missing the point. Gwa? I ought to rip your stuffing out. No, think about it, Bowser. The sword connects the two worlds, right? Yeah, so? Even if we defeat Exor, there will be other weapon beasts to follow him. Your castle is at the entrance point to your world. In short, they'll be back. Is that what you want? Well... Well, more up and things coming to take over my castle. What about my privacy? Yeah, X isn't good at all. In fact, this stinks. But I can't just be pals with these cretins. I've got an image to keep up. Well, I've got it. No one insults the Koopa Troop and gets away with it. Got a bone to pick with this Smithy guy. Come on, Mario, we'll teach him a lesson. I'm so sly. Looks like we're together on this one. Let's go. Good job, Bowser. Factory. Oh boy. No! What are you, little dude? Oh. Ultra Hammer. No! Oh my god. There. Ring, ring, ring. It's Mario. It's Mario. How do you get here? We better do something. Ding-a-ling and ding-a-ling. Let's get rid of the ding-a-lings. No, no, no. Damn it. It's 1 o'clock, time to play. There we go. Ding-a-ling down. It's 3 o'clock, time to recover. Alright, second ding-a-ling down. It's 5 o'clock, time for a break, huh? Time to fully recover. Bruh. Just take that damage back. Okay, going again. Bye-bye. Hey. Bruh. No. What's the point of that? Ow! Bro, okay, that's so stupid. Oh my god. Oops. Why would I want to do that? Okay, what is... What was this guy again? Just fighting a boss as an enemy. I think I talked about this a couple streams ago, how it's really satisfying to fight a boss as just a regular enemy. I mean, I guess it's a little different because we're cheating, but still. It's the idea that counts. 24. Why is Mallow so insanely leveled? That don't make no goddamn sense. It's like an unofficial boss rush right here. If you accidentally bump into them. No! Damn it. Oh, that was easy. It's probably a good way to XP farm. I would die if I had to fight that guy again. Oh, well, I can't even go that way. What way am I supposed to go? How are you not dead? Oh. Do I have to fight him again? Maybe. I could not imagine actually fighting this guy again in a regular playthrough. Unless these versions are... Okay, I think they're a lot weaker, but that would suck still. Whoa. Haven't we already fought these? No. Taking the bait. Hee hee hee. I guess I can spare a few minutes. Maybe they'd like to play. This is tougher than I thought. I don't like where this is going. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, I really don't know how I beat this game, ever. That must have been a miracle when I beat that. This guy die? Oh. Wait, is that not right? This is so confusing. Where am I supposed to go? That way. Okay. Production is on schedule. This despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, Yurdovich, and the Axum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. A new army? Can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Oh yeah? Who are you? This is the Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance. Shut down production now, or else stomp you. What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet, trash him. Alright, let's see what you got. Didn't even get to say another word. He's already dead. Ha, hope you learned your lesson. Oh my god, he's actually dead. What do you suppose the switch does? Nothing's happening. Huh? What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know you're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not gonna fall for that one. Ah, help me, Mario. Boy, that was scary. I guess the green switch controls the crane. Mario. Toad. How did he get through all that? Phew, I finally made it up here. Let me help you guys out. Princess! I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you were the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I want to do my part to help. Princess. Yes, that's it. Any job that lets me help both Mario and the princess is worthwhile. You're gonna help both of us? Well, I carried all I could. Now what could you use? He's gonna make us buy it, bro. This is for you. Rock candy. I'm not gonna take that either. Sorry, bud. Thank you, Toad. We're almost there. Come on, let's show him. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud. Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... Just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want. Nyahaha. Gwahaha. Hehehe. Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world, don't you forget it. It's Mario. Mac 2 and Yardovich 2 didn't stop him? No, leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me. Poor Bowser. Manager. Crazy name. Damn, it took 0. Easy peasy, level 25. Well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. Mario pats me on the back. How sweet. And then there's gonna be a third guy. You there. Are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with with an immediate meltdown. You know, you can't scare me. I've got Mario by my side. Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue. Dissenters? Spritz bomb. Give me the director. Damn, die, bro. There. I was literally hoping I'd get that, and I did. It's beautiful. Oh, another one. That was scary, but we can't run away now. We have to kick these lowlifes out of our world. Mario, surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Harumph, you'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. Didn't we already fight Smithy? Kind of. I've been close to him, bud. So can I actually do damage to this? Yeah, okay. Alright. We would have been in this game for another 20 episodes if I didn't use these cheats. The more and more I play, the more and more I think that it was a good idea. Do I have to kill the other guy? Yeah. There we go. Production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, you've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Our quest is almost over. And then, when the time comes... Come on, let's get the show on the road. Bam. Hello? Oh. Bloop. Hey. There's the last star piece. Around his neck. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Oh, this is Smithy. His sword was a different thing. Yo, Smithy. Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now. Huh? Guffaw ha ha. So you're Mario? Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle. My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through any more. Just give us a star, now. Or, better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now. Crush you all. Dang, epic. So, this final boss right here? Damn. I want to see how much damage, like, Ultra Flame does. I just gotta spam it. My thumb feels frozen right now. Oh, it's hitting that thing over there, apparently. Yeah, it did absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Smithy. Actually, I might go for the smelter. because the more enemies, the longer we have to wait in between turns. So low key, I'm gonna go for that. Got a lot of freaking health. They must have made the game so much easier on the Switch remake, because there's no way I got through all this. Like, I genuinely can't imagine doing that. Okay, the smelter's down, I think. At least it won't let me hit it anymore. No. That was it. Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday. The foundation's very weak, so stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying. Huh? What the? How in the heck? Oh, damn. I can't fight in the sky? Ew. It's horrifying. What is this? Why is Mallow all the way back there? Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No. Dumb as hell looking. Whoa, come on, you puny ants. What the heck? Do I go for the head? Or the body? Go for the body. Ugh, can't move. Oh, that just makes it so he's stuck. Got Palpatine on his head. I'm burning with power. Got a lot of freaking health. Oh, my body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. No. It's good news for us. Give me the music, give me the music. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. There it is. Hey. There we frickin' go. 7th and final star piece. It's beautiful. Oh. Another seizure-inducing stars. Thank you, everyone. Star Road is back to normal. And... whoa. Bad time to yawn. Bye, Gino. Is that credits? No? Nice little recap to all the different stars, I guess. Hey, Johnny. Frog Fuchsius. Oh, I thought he was in the corner. That's not him. There he is. Dodo. Ugh. Feels good to be done. Hey. Thank you so much for playing my game. Was you gonna say it? I don't think so. Luigi? I just remembered he wasn't in this game at all. Mike's stand just fell over. Give me a moment. Okay, my bad. Okay, we're good. Okay, should I just let this sit here, or? Well, that was Mario RPG. Also, I've mentioned this, but there are quite a few remakes within this Mario Marathon that we will not be playing. Like, I probably won't ever play the remake of a game instead of the original. Just so we can kind of stay in that kind of era. Like, I've said this before, but I was debating whether to play this version of Mario RPG or the Switch remake, and ultimately I chose this one because I didn't want to go from playing Mario Clash on the Virtual Boy to Super Mario RPG, the Switch remake. You know, going from a Virtual Boy game to a full-on, beautiful, gorgeous HD Switch game. Like, I didn't want to, it'd be jarring. I wanted to keep with the kind of era of consoles, so that's why we're playing the original. We're going to play the original version of Thousand Year Door. We're going to play the original versions of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story. That type thing. We're gonna be playing the originals. So once we get in the very far future, once we get to the Switch remake of Mario RPG, we will not be playing that. Just so you know. Might be kind of obvious, but yeah, we aren't going to be doing that. Yeah, so that's it. This is the last time. Probably the last time I'll ever play Super Mario RPG in my life. Not that it was horrible. I'm not a big RPG guy, as you'll see even more later once we get to the even more interesting games. But yeah, this was day 17. It's been a minute since we last played a game other than this. Let me see. I think it took us exactly a week because we did 1 star a day, and there are 7 stars. So I'm gonna assume that means it took us a week. Let me check. Yeah, Day 11 was our first day playing this. The last time we played a game other than this was day 10, which was streamed October 20th, and it's the 29th, so 9 days ago. It's been a minute. But I think that's the end of those credits right there. Oh gosh, Peach's sprite looking up is horrible. Her crown kind of looks like the Japan flag. That doesn't even look like a castle, bro. That's just the Disney castle. I bet Miyamoto went to Disney World and saw the fireworks above the castle and then had the idea for this entire game. Actually, I don't even think he... Maybe it wasn't his idea. I think they just kind of went to Square Enix and said, hey, we need an RPG. Could be wrong, though. I don't know. Is that it? Is that Gino? No, it's just a star. The end. Beautiful. Okay. Is that it? Oh. Oh, playing the whole thing. Bow, 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 bow. I don't know if I should sit through this whole thing or not. I figure since this is a pretty monumental game, I'd let it run its course. Might not be my favorite, but it is the first Mario RPG, and probably influenced a lot of other ones moving forward. Especially with the whole Bowser thing, that I feel like that might have been an influence from this game, like Bowser joining the Mario and kind of being not a good guy, but not being so much the main villain. I think he was the main villain in the original Paper Mario, but I think that's it. Maybe Color Splash and Sticker Star. I don't really remember those games too well. Just the end. I think this song is just going to loop. That's going to be it for day 17 of the Super Mario Marathon. Finally. So happy that that is done. I'm going to officially reveal the next game next time I stream, but it is Super Mario 64, as I've mentioned, so I'm super excited. And we should definitely be able to play more than just that game in that stream, unless I'm uh, unless I'm what am I looking for? I don't know. Unless I don't have a lot of time to stream. Um, but yeah, it should be a multi-game stream. We'll get back into those for a little bit, hopefully. Actually, let me look at the list real quick, because I'm curious. I am curious. I don't want to like say much more than Super Mario 64. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. And we do have quite a while before the next RPG, which is good. So there's some nice spacing between um these games. That is good to know. So I will not get too tired of this just yet. Yeah, we got some interesting ones coming up. Some pretty good ones for the next two. Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, that is it. If I check my calendar real quick, I can try and see if I'll be back tomorrow. I should be. Yeah, I should definitely be able to be back tomorrow. And then I'm not for sure if I'll be able to stream on Halloween, but I do want to try because I want to do something cool with that. But yeah, that's it. That is it for this marathon. Um, no, not this marathon. Jeez, if only day 17. No, that's it for Super Mario RPG though. So they're like a million times, but that's it. And that's it for this stream. A little bit of an early one. I honestly, there's a chance I might be back tonight. Honestly, there is a good chance, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Um, but yeah, I will see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Go check out the podcast. Go check out the YouTube. Blah 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 blah. See you guys later. Goodbye. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's just get into it. Welcome back, everyone. We are still on day 17 of the Super Mario Marathon. I streamed earlier today. When we finally beat Super Mario RPG. It took us a week, but we're done with it. We are finally done with that game. It was all right, but we get to move past it now. And I'm really, really excited for this next game. So without further ado, let me just boom. Super Mario 64 released on September 29th, 1996 for the Nintendo 64. It was a launch title for the console. This is our next era of consoles. We've moved on from the SNES. Well, I don't know. I think we have, yeah. This is the start of the N64. So 3D gaming. It's our first fully 3D game. I mean, I can't even really even give this game like an introduction. It's Super Mario 64. What can I say? I've been excited for this since the start because it's like the one game that I actually kind of know like how to play good. Um, hopefully. So without further ado, let me get it set up and we can get started on this beautiful game. And this is definitely one where we are going to finish it today. So, no more of these really long multi-day games, at least for a little bit. We get to enjoy just kind of being able to play a couple. I guess technically today we did play 2 games since this is still day 17. Anyway, let me stop yapping about that and get this going. So I've already mentioned this, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with this game. This is obviously a huge one. The first 3D Mario game. It's one of the first like actual good 3D games in general. I mean, this is one of the most influential games out there. Like it's Super Mario 64. Everyone knows this game. And like I I know how to speedrun this game fairly quickly, like 16 stars. So if I did that, I would be missing a lot of the game. I don't really want to do that.
It's me, Mario.
There's Mario.
Hello.
I don't really want to do that because, this game is big. I don't just want to speed right past it and then be done with it. I feel like it's too influential for that. So, what I've decided to do is I'm going to do a 16-star run with all the glitches and everything just to show it off, because it's like the only glitches I can show off of this entire marathon pretty much is in this game. So I want to be able to show something cool at the very least. So I'm going to do that, but I'm not actually going to beat the game within the 16-star run. Once we get to the final Bowser, I'm just going to go all the way back down to the start, and we're going to go through the game normally and get 70 stars, which is how much you need to get if you want to beat the game casually. So that's kind of how this whole thing is going to work. So one moment. Okay. Input settings. Okay. Wireless. Yeah. Left, right, up, down, left, right. Start. Z trigger. I think I usually do it with that one. C buttons, up, oops, up, down, left, and right. And then I believe, yeah, B, A, and then apply. That should be good, I hope. And, oh gosh. I had this issue before where it didn't want to show, it didn't want to show the game. Give me a moment. Okay, does that work? Bro. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. This is going to be aggravating. Okay. I don't understand why it's not capturing it. Why is it flickering like that? Okay, what if I just, windowed resolution.
So long, Bowser.
This is annoying.
Press start to play.
I don't get why full screen doesn't work though. Why doesn't full screen want to work? Okay, I'm gonna add that then. Do that. Bring that down there. Okay, we're gonna do this then. Sorry guys, I should have dealt with this beforehand, but we'll make it work. Okay, is that centered? That's probably good. Yeah, okay. Spent quite a while actually getting it set up, but I think we're good to go. So let's begin.
Start to
I'm so freaking excited for this game. You guys don't even understand it.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I am thinking
So,
of you.
we'll just get right into it.
Princess Toadstool.
Super Mario 64. I was born in 2006, so obviously I did not experience the beginning, kind of the launch of this game. But I always remembered it because when I was younger, I feel like I've already talked about this, maybe not. But when I was younger, I would watch a lot of Mario on YouTube, but most of it was centered around Super Mario 64. Like whether that was a regular playthrough of it, or it was mainly like modded hacks of the game. Like usually character hacks, like you'd be playing as Luigi or Waluigi or something crazy like that, or full on like other ROM hacks and stuff. I gotta change the controls real quick. I messed up my button. Also, is the camera right? I think so. Okay. But yeah, I'd always watch a lot of those. And okay, we didn't get Lack to skip, but that was kind of my main content. And the thing that was so confusing and intriguing to me when I was younger was that I could never tell what was actually part of the real game and what wasn't. Like I never even knew what was real going into it. And I'm also just now realizing I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. Hold on a second. I forgot how to do a regular a 16-star run of this. One moment. I'm watching my own speedrunning tutorial on this game. Okay, wait, I'm really sorry. I really should have prepared this beforehand. I need to make a little guide. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hold on a minute. This is so horrible. Okay. Do that, do that. Now, don't forget, I'm a little rusty at this game. So some of these tricks might take me a couple tries, but I do want at the very least to showcase them. If I can. Dang, that's actually crazy. I used to be kind of good at this game. I go through a phase where let me finish this first before I start talking. Okay. I should have practiced this. This is gonna suck. I really wanted to be good at this. Okay. So now that we're back, first step, first star, is this one. Again, very rusty. I didn't get it, but I tried to do bomb clip there to go into the cage. But either way, this is our first star, so we're gonna wreck this guy. If you want to see my actual guide on this game, where I actually get to show off a lot of the cool tricks, just go to search up Luigi on YouTube. It's one of them. It's the same profile picture as this Twitch account. I think I have it linked actually somewhere on my page. But that's the only star we're going to get in there, at least for this portion of this game. Because now we're going to go over to Mom's Fortress. But as I was saying, I go through this phase where for a couple months out of every year, I'll get really addicted to speedrunning this game. Like literally, I would come home from college or, well actually it started, let me just go way back. It started in COVID. Sorry, let me go even further back. I'm sorry, this is so disorganized. I was talking about my kind of first experience with this game. So I always saw a lot of ROM hack videos about it on YouTube, and I always wanted it, but I never had it. Until I found out that my older sister, she's not really my older sister, like blood related, but that's beside the point. She was born in 2000, so this was a game that she kind of grew up playing. She had this game. She had an N64, and she knew I wanted it. So for one of my birthdays, she literally just gave me her N64 with her copy. Oh, I almost got it. With her copy of Mario 64 and I think Donkey Kong 64, maybe. I don't remember. But she gave me her copy of it and her entire N64 console. Just literally gave it to me. I still have it to this day. But that was my first time, so I played the game, and that's when I discovered that a lot of the videos, like the things in the videos I was seeing on YouTube, didn't have like half. Oh, I forgot. I'm not even supposed to go all the way up there. I'm supposed to go here. But they didn't have half of what I was seeing on YouTube. But I still had fun with the game. That's a lie, actually. I didn't. I kind of hated this game. I sucked at it so bad. It was... I don't know what was up with it. Like, I had obviously played 3D games before. Like, I grew up playing Mario Galaxy. 3D games weren't new to me. Maybe it was because this was early 3D. One second. I don't know, maybe I just sucked at the controls, I guess, but I couldn't really get it, so I didn't play it for a long time. And then in 2020, I think I'm forgetting a star. In 2020, I was kind of looking into Mario 64 speedrunning again, because I think I was on TikTok and I scrolled to a video of Simply, who's a Mario 64 speedrunner, getting the world record and like crying, and it was a whole big thing in the community, and it was really sweet. And I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy that a speedrun can do that. And it kind of reminded me of Mario 64, and I was like, wow, I haven't tried to, play that game in so long. Well, let me focus real quick. I really want to get this. I'm trying to get Owless here. Nope. Okay. But it reminded me of the game. I was like, okay, I want to try playing this again. So I got the Project 64 emulator, and I started playing it on my computer, and kind of practicing, watching little speedrun tip videos and everything, trying to get good at it. And I did actually get pretty good at it. I played it a ton, just over and over again whenever I was bored. Wow, I cannot get this. And I just played it a lot. It got to the point where once I went back to in-person high school, which was 2021, I was still playing it a little bit here and there. And I found this website where I could play it online on the school Chromebooks. And so all the way throughout high school, starting in my sophomore year, so all throughout that, all throughout junior year, and all throughout senior year, whenever I was bored in a class, I would just whip out my Chromebook and speedrun Mario 64. And by doing that a whole bunch, I actually got pretty good at it. not insane, like where I could get on the leaderboard or anything, but I was pretty good at it. Like I consistently beat it like about 2 or maybe even 3 times per class, depending on how bored I was. It was pretty cool. Also, I cannot get this, so I'm gonna try one more time and then give up. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, and that carried on even to college. I would play it in college. I would go home and I would play it after school. It was a lot, and it's always like a certain little period of my life where I just play it a whole bunch, and then I randomly stop one day and it doesn't pick up until the next year. But yeah, that's kind of just a constant thing that I play a lot and got decently good at. And the reason it always picks back up is because I like see a video of me playing it back when I would speedrun it a lot, or I would see videos of it on YouTube and I'd be like, "Huh, I haven't played that game in a while." So I'd pick it back up and I'd get addicted to it again. It usually picks back up because of school. Like I always notice it's in September when I end up playing it again. But this is my first year since I started school that I haven't had school this year. So I didn't really get to experience that. But here I am playing it again. I doubt this will kick anything off because I still have like probably 100 more Mario games to go. Anyway, here is Cannonless, which I'm going to attempt. I don't really remember how to do it fully, but I think I go here, I jump, go down, backflip, punch, down like that, back and forth, hold down, no. Okay, I am going to get this. This is the one thing that I do know how to do. Because normally you're supposed to get in a cannon and break this corner of the wall. You can see there's like a crack in it and the star is under there, but you can get it without using the cannon. If you're good at it, it can actually be helpful in a speedrun, but if you're like me, it's probably just better to go the cannon route. But there's a very specific setup you kind of have to nail like that, and you can clip just barely through the wall to get the star. And that is it, I think, for Whomp's Fortress. I don't even know if this entire list is right. We're going to find out. But next we head over here to this place. I believe it's Cool Cool Mountain, but I don't even remember the names of all these levels. Yep, Cool Cool Mountain. And we're going to start by heading up here and grabbing this little guy. And try and do this cool trick, which I've always loved doing. Well, trying to do. Yeah, okay, we did it. Nice. That wasn't, you know, flawless, but I did get it, so we can be happy about that. But I love this game. I love the whole, like, when the whole thing with, every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. I ate that thing up. All the iceberg videos, all of the everything. Even the I don't want to fully get into that because I want to save it for when we actually play the game. But they did remake this game for the DS, Super Mario 64 DS, which we will be playing. I know I said in the earlier stream that I won't be playing the remakes, but that one's not even just a remake. That's like a full-on. Like, they added so much to that, and it's just a not completely different game, but it's pretty different. So I will be playing that. But, yeah, I'll get into more of that later, but both of the versions of this game I have a ton of memories with, and the whole, like, fan theories and just the whole aura around it is something that I love to think about. Am I supposed to go for the slide stars? Hold on a minute. No, I'm not. What am I thinking of? I have no idea. Okay. I think I used to go for the slide stars, and then I reconstructed my speedrunning route to more closely resemble how actual speedrunners speedrun the game. Because I made a speedrunning guide to this game, like a video, YouTube video, back in 2022. But that was when I had my own little personalized route because I made it easier for myself. Because some of the stars, the only reason the speedrunners did them was because they were speedrunning tricks to make them quick, but they weren't actually quick stars compared to some other ones in the game if you're bad at them. So I kind of made my own route. But then I think when I remade the speedrunning guide last year, or that might have been earlier this year, I don't remember, I kind of looked at an actual speedrun and reconstructed it. But I used to play the slide levels to get 2 of the stars, and that's obviously very slow. But oh well. Here's the first Bowser stage already though. I messed that up. I freaking love this game. This is such a good game, and I love the whole community, like the speedrunning community too. I love watching all of that stuff. Like Squeaks, that is one of the funniest guys I've ever seen in my life, and I found out about him through Mario 64. Highly recommend him. Alright, so alright, love doing that. It's fine though, like I said, I really do want to showcase this game. It's just, the reason I played it so much, other than being bored, is that it just became so ingrained in muscle memory for me that whenever I'd play it, it's kind of like the story I told about the Minecraft parkour maps, how I would play those so much that it didn't really feel like I was playing anything. It was just kind of something for my hands to do. So this Mario 64 kind of became one of those games where it was something I could play if I wanted to listen to a podcast or something, because I didn't have to have all of my attention focused on it, because I was so used to like the game with my muscle memory and everything that I could kind of just watch myself speedrun the game while focusing on something else. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I do that with a lot of things, but that tends to happen a lot. Alright, let me be a little more careful here. Okay. Long jump. Long jump. And also, they really cooked with the freaking long jump. That's the best invention in any Mario game, I think. Alright, first Bowser boss fight. These I struggle with a lot. And it's a hard thing to get down. But I'm just gonna go for it. Grab his tail. And we're gonna Solonge Bowser this guy into a bomb just like that. It's really weird because there's 3 Bowser fights throughout the game. The first one takes 1 hit to kill him. The second one takes 1 hit to kill him. But then the third takes 3. So like, why didn't they could have done something to where he takes 2 hits to kill in the second fight. That way it's an increment of 1 every time. I've always noticed that they for some reason never did that. Anyway, now that we got that key from that fight, we can head down to the basement. This is still all pretty standard. Like there's no glitches or anything just yet. You can do this casually in a playthrough of this game. But anyway, we're gonna go over here and head to this area. And we're gonna go over here to Shifting Sandland, my least favorite course. Now, the 2 stars we have to get in this are gonna be interesting because I don't fully remember how to do them. I think I already messed it up. But I do that, and then I bounce on that guy's head. Yeah, I messed it up. I'm supposed to hit the bird so that we can grab that star from him, which is what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I messed up the cool trick, but it's fine. Is he gonna come back over here? He is. So I'm just gonna jump into him like that. There is a much cooler way to get the star. I really wish I could pull all this stuff off, but seriously, check out my speedrun guide because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. It's really weird watching that back because I don't remember being able to do any of that, and apparently I just did. I don't know. And the next one is a similar setup. I really don't remember how to do this one. Yeah. No. Nope. Okay. Yep. Alright. That was not correct. I need to go more to the left. If you can get it right, it's really satisfying. I think you want to go here to the kind of shining spot. Yeah, so not quite, but you get the gist of it. Something like that. Good enough. We got the star. And we are done with that level. Next up is Lethal Lava Land. I actually kind of like this course. This one we're going to go straight back this way and get the red coin star. And that's it. That's the only thing we're getting in that course as well. And now we're going to another course, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But first, we're going to talk to this toad right here. Another thing I forgot to mention while I was in one of the other levels. I was in college last year, and this was again during my kind of Mario 64 phase. And I was getting some Mario 64 TikToks. And for some background, I like rap music, but I haven't really listened to a lot of it. And so back in like 2022, I think, I was speedrunning this game, and I wanted to listen to an album while I did so. Because again, it was kind of one of those mindless things I could do while focusing on something else. And so I decided to listen to Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. And so I was playing Mario 64 while listening to that album for the first time. And what was so strange about it was that I scrolled across this TikTok that described that exact scenario. It was like, I actually kind of want to find it real quick. It was the weirdest thing I've ever stumbled across. And I just have no idea how it found me like that. Like, I don't know. How are you going to describe the exact situation I was in? It was so weird. And it was the fact that other people had gone through that as well. Like, they experienced that same thing. It was just crazy. I think I'm almost there. Yeah. I don't know if you can read that. When life boring, so you pull out the Kendrick Lamar plus Mario 64 combo. Like, how do you even... Trust me, I can't even read that. Trust me, ain't no one ever pulled that combo out. And people saying that they never have original experiences. Like, that means that at least one of those people is telling the truth. They have experienced that same exact thing. And it's just insane to me. How does it even happen? I don't know. Anyway. How do I forget how to get up here? Like that. And then the long jump. And boom. And I believe that's it. So now we're going to get into our first actual kind of glitch of this game. It's Mips clip. So there's a bunny here, and we gotta catch him. Almost caught him. Like that. And when you put him down, he's gonna give you a star. But you don't want to grab that star. Leave it alone. Let's pick him up again and bring him over to this door, the exit door. And I'm gonna do Mips clip here. So messed up there. Basically, you just you pick him up, you run to the corner of the door, drop him, crouch, turn around, pick him back up, place him on the other side of the door, go through it, and now he's in an area that he was never originally meant to be in. So now you take him over to this door, which leads to the second Bowser, and do the same thing, except Mario clips through this time, and boom, you're through a door which you're not supposed to be in just yet. And we're gonna get our final star of the imaginary 16-star run. But first, I want to try and show off this clip. Don't know if it's gonna happen. No, I did it completely wrong. Okay, I think I was supposed to go down further as well. It's okay. It's just a clip where if you punch the wall at the right time while swimming forward, you like glitch down to right here, and it just saves like the tiniest bit of time during a speedrun. But this ain't even a speedrun, so I'm not gonna worry about that one. And there's some lag here. Okay, I'm doing horribly at keeping the camera away. There's some camera tricks you can do to kind of keep the lag out. I'm not sure why an emulator is lagging, but it's fine. Anyway, swim over here to Bowser's sub. And boom. It's so laggy here. And there's our final star of the run. Okay, so I don't need that notepad anymore. And that unlocks the way for us to hop in here and fight Bowser for the second time. Except in this level, we do not need to collect the 8 red coins. We can just go through it and get to the end. So let's hop to it, get to it. I know this Bowser stage has some crazy movement and shortcuts. Well, they all kind of do, I think. But that will not be happening in this very casual playthrough. It's always fun to try and avoid this 1-up too. It's like a game to see if you can get all the way to Bowser without getting hit by the 1-up. Ooh, it's just freaking close. No! Damn it. I didn't mean to ground pound. That's fine. That's my favorite thing to do, is long jump into a wall and then press A at the right time so you can wall jump out of it. It's so satisfying. And here we go. First thing he's going to do is jump and tilt the entire stage. So run back, that way you have room to slide down. And you can stand right behind him and position yourself. Okay, I messed it up. You can position yourself just right to where you can grab him as soon as he's done. And this throw, I was going to say it's easy, but apparently not. So he's going to tip the stage again, so I messed up. And boom. And like I said earlier, he only takes 1 hit to kill, even though this is the second Bowser fight. But oh well. Beautiful. And actually, since we glitched into this room, I'll show you, we actually can't leave it. If you try and walk out this door, it won't let you. And there's no way to clip back through it without MIPS. So you have to go back into the stage and then exit course. It'll take you back to the castle, and then you can walk up to this door and unlock it. Which now takes us upstairs. We can do this simple clip there to skip walking up the staircase. And now this is our first BLJ. Backwards long jump is what that means. So this is like the most infamous glitch in Mario 64. Basically, we're going to long jump, but backwards, like that. And when you do it up a staircase, it builds up Mario's speed a lot. So by the time you get to the top, he flies right through the door. Because right now we can't get through it. It says we need 50 stars. So we cannot get to that door without a glitch. You just kind of, you long jump, hold back, and spam the jump button. And this staircase especially is rough. It's a rough one for me, a rough one for many. I'm not the best at BLJs, but we're going to try it. This was the most nerve-wracking part when I would play it in school, is having to sit there and spam the spacebar. Like, I had to figure out a way to press the spacebar without actually pressing down the button. That should work. There we go. So we built up a lot of speed, as you can see. He still had some of it built up. And we go flying through the door. And now, after doing it once, we immediately have to do it again. So technically you need 70 stars, but you can still open the door. And this is an endless staircase. You can tell by the music. It'll never end. You can go up it as long as you want. It'll never end. So we have to backwards long jump up it. So 2 backward long jumps in a row. This one's a little easier because you have infinite room to keep doing it. The other one, you have finite room, so you can actually, you might have to restart if you mess it up. This one, just like that, we made it to the top. And you hop in there and beat Bowser. We will not be doing that though. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go back down. Actually, can I even get through this door? No. So I'm gonna enter this stage real quick and then exit it. And we're gonna play this game legit. So that was my little 16-star run showcase. It wasn't perfect. I don't know how to do a lot of clips. But now we're going to go back and actually play the game somewhat casually. We need 70 stars to beat it out of the total 120. So we won't be getting every star. But we're just going to start off nice and simple with the first star in the whole game, because it makes sense to do so. We're going to go fight King Bob-omb. I've never really practiced for a 70-star speedrun. I've kind of just used my knowledge of a 16-star one and applied it where I could for the 70-star. Because also, like, I may not be able to use a lot of the same glitches, really. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't really make a difference. But the thing you learn the most from doing a bunch of 16-star runs all the time is the movement. I got really good at the movement in this game, and it really makes you appreciate it. Because a lot of people, that's one of the things they hate. They hate the movement of Mario and the camera a lot. When a new person plays Mario 64 for the first time, they always comment on those. But if you actually get used to it, it is the best out there. Mario has never controlled better than this game, and I stand by that. Mario Odyssey is good. That's a close second, I'd say, but I don't even know if it's as good as this one. And next we're going to fight Koopa the Quick, who even as a child I could beat really easily. Almost fell off there. Okay. Basically doing the same thing. And if you didn't notice, there are now 3 rolling balls in that section instead of 2, which were there previously. That means that canonically, King Bob-omb was murdered and is now forced to live out the rest of eternity as a rolling ball on the base of this hill, whatever it's called. I almost said the summit, but I'm pretty sure that's the top of the hill. And now we literally just have to wait here. That's it. I got an adapter thing for my PC, which allows you to connect an N64 controller, and I got one for GameCube too. But the thing with the N64 controller is that it's not noticeable on like an actual console. Like, it doesn't happen on my real N64. But when I try and use it on an emulator to play in N64 games, the analog stick is so it drifts a lot. There's a lot of drift to it. So whenever I try and play a game like this one, Mario will just move very, very slowly to the left or right, depending on the last position of the control stick. He'll just kind of awkwardly shift in that direction, and it's really weird. And I can't fix it. I tried making it so that, like, I think it's called the dead zone or something. I tried shifting that around. I tried doing everything I could, and it just wouldn't fix the issue, because then Mario would be in a constant state of, like, walking slowly. I don't know. I couldn't get it to fix, but oh well. So I can't really use that, which sucks. I have to still use this crappy PS4 controller that never really wants to connect. But oh well. Anyway, another star up there. Good thing about that 16-star run is that we already have a good amount of stars collected. We're about to be at 20. So we only need 50 more after that. We'll be here for a little bit, but it won't be too long. I'm just trying to get all the easy ones, honestly, so we can kind of get through it. But now we're going to go for all of the red coins. There's also 100 coin stars in this game. So if you collect 100 coins in a level, you get a star for it. And it's the only star that doesn't kick you out of the level. Every other star you get forces you to exit the level and re-enter, but not those ones. That was close. The muscle memory is slowly kicking back in. Oops. We're gonna go past that this time. Instead, go for this cannon. And boom. Oops. I'm really excited to get into the N64 era, though. It's gonna be really cool. Got a lot of big influential games on this system. Got the first Mario Party coming up soon, which will definitely be interesting. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I might try and see if there's a way to play it with friends, like online through emulators, but I'm not completely sure. There is technically one more star, well, 2 more stars if you count the 100 coin star left in that level, but it requires the wing cap, and I don't really feel like getting there right now, so we're just gonna go straight to Womps, which actually I feel like we got most of these stars. So all that's left is the red coin and 100 coins, so I guess we can go for that. I don't even fully remember where they are, though. I'm used to doing them. I'm used to doing the red coin missions with the 100 coin ones at the same time, because I only really go for the star when I'm doing 100%. So not completely sure, but we'll look for them. Pretty sure there's one on top of this thwomp, though. Or is this a womp? I need to learn the names of these enemies. Or do I? Do I really care? Oh, no. I used to hate the 100 coin stars, but they're kind of satisfying if you have a good route. I do not remember my route at all, though. Okay, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna wait this thing out. There we go. Okay, bro. Where are the other two? I think I can just use this shortcut. And they are over there. I never understood how this thing worked as a kid. I could never get over to these islands without doing some crazy jump that usually killed me. But there we go. Would have been cool if I landed on the star, but oh well. 21. Wow, we're already almost an hour into the stream. Well, I really am showing this game off here. It's gonna be a pretty long video to put together. Okay, I really don't want to swim, so I'm gonna avoid that unless I absolutely have to come back to it. And we're gonna do the slide level. Awesome. So yeah, these stars used to be in my route of speedrunning. But yeah, you're going to want to try and turn yourself around on that corner. That way you can... I think I messed it up. No, I didn't. Kind of, but it's alright. You can do that jump and skip a good portion of the slide. Because if you get under a certain amount of time, you get a secret second star. The regular one is inside that yellow box up there, but we're going to get that one next time we go down this slide. I thought we were done with the janky, weird old Mario games, like the Teacher's Typing variety, and the Mario's Time Machine, all that. But we're not. I just looked at the list earlier, and we still got a couple coming up. So do not worry if you were thinking about those ones. Mid dive. Okay. And let's go back down to the basement, actually. Or, no, we can go here. Forgot about this one. I really just don't want to do the water levels. It's so slow. Oh yeah, we have to do this one. It's a classic. Gotta race the penguin. Oh, he's not here yet. We just gotta go down the slide for this first star. We're gonna take this little shortcut right there. There we go. And we get a star just for sliding down that thing. Maybe I should do Jolly Roger Bay. So I'd rather do that than do a bunch of stars in like Dire Dire Docks and Tall Tall Mountain. So maybe I will do that. Anyway, we're gonna ride that slide and then do the exact same thing again, except we're gonna race a penguin this time around. collecting all the coins on this thing is really satisfying too. This slide used to be the death of me as a kid though. I hated it. It was so difficult. And the stupid penguin would always knock me off. That turn specifically right there would always mess me up. Damn, he's catching up. Slow down, bud. There we go. Donk. There we go. I really wish I did a Mario 64 playthrough on my old channel when I was younger. That would have been so interesting to watch. Because I got it when I was like 10, I think. And I had such a bad temper when I was 10, it would have been so funny to watch myself rage at this game. What other stars are there? Let's go for this one. Oh, he's not here yet. How do I make him spawn? What else have I not done? What the heck? I don't even know. Okay. I guess we can be... Oh shit. Be done with that course. Yeah, let's just go to Jolly Roger Bay. Let's just do it. I gotta at least show off the music of this course. And we can go into this one too. So the swimming is a time-based thing. If you time your A presses just right, you hear that sound. That one. That means you're swimming correctly. You're swimming the fastest. You're getting the most distance out of each stroke. It's the best way to swim. If you just spam the A button, you don't get that sound, and you're not swimming as fast. So it's fun to try and time it. Get the best possible swim you can. But you just collect 8 coins here. Ooh. 70 stars is actually going to take a little longer than I thought, to be honest. But I didn't plan on starting the next game tonight anyway, so I guess I can take my time on this one. Alright, there's that. Now we can go play this course. Plunder in the sunken ship. This is the only level, only star in this level that has the fog above the water. And it never comes back after you get the star. So, beware. Anyway, this always stumped me too. You have to swim near the eel, but then you have to swim all the way back up to the surface, or around the surface at least, and then go down again, and then the eel will be swimming out of the ship. It was like, I never understood it, because I always remembered it as him just coming out of the ship when you got near him. But he only does that to attack you, I believe. Oof, I do not remember the order of this. Okay, I do. There's a specific order of these chests you have to get. And then once you get it, you just swim all the way to the top of this thing. I always felt so cool when I was younger, when I could make it to the top before the water fully sunk like that. It's like I was cheating the system. Also, another weird experience I have with this game, it was like kind of late, and me and my sister were having a sleepover with, well, it was my friend from kindergarten. We weren't in kindergarten, we were a little older, but it was my friend from kindergarten, and he had a younger sister that hung out with my younger sister. but all four of us were sleeping in the living room, and that was where my N64 happened to be. And I guess earlier that day I'd learned about cartridge tilting. Basically, on an actual console, if you tilt the cartridge of the game you're playing ever so slightly, it can cause some weird things to happen. And with Mario 64 specifically, it can cause some weird, like, it makes Mario look weird. Like, he'll be halfway in the ground, and like the audio might glitch. Like, different things can happen depending on how much you tilt the cartridge. And I mean physically tilt. Like, you grab one end and very, very, very slightly pull it up out of the console, so the cartridge is kind of tilted, and it causes some weird things. It's really interesting. If you should check out a video on it. It's a cool thing, especially if you have an actual N64 with a game. You can try it out. I haven't really looked into the things that happen in other games. I just know of that one, but it was kind of eerie. It's that feeling you get when some people have that phobia. There's like an actual phobia of glitches in video games, like where things happen that aren't supposed to happen, and it kind of gave me that feeling when I first did that. Okay, now this. Okay, nice. That also has a specific order to it. And did I time it right? I sure did. The stage isn't that bad. It's mainly the red coin and 100 coin stars that I hate about it, which I'm not going to get them. I might have to come back and get them, but I'm not planning on getting them here. Which means... Okay, we'll do this one as the next star. So this next star I'm doing, normally you need a metal cap to get, but if you remember what I said about swimming earlier, if you time your A presses really nicely and get those perfect swims, you can actually swim through this current, which you're not supposed to do, and you can get the star just like that without using the metal cap. And I think that's... No, there's one more we can get in that stage without doing the red coin or 100 coin stars. But we need to open the cannon for that, so we're gonna head over here and talk to this dude. This is definitely a contender for one of my favorite Mario games, for sure. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but the movement, like I said, is definitely my favorite. I never realized it till recently, but like, as much as I love Mario Galaxy, both of those games, the movement kind of sucks. Mario is really slow, really sluggish, just honestly really kind of bad to control. My girlfriend's calling me though. I will be right back. Alright. Apologize for the wait. I'm back. And I'm ready to rumble. So, where were we? I think we were done with that course. So let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. And we're actually going to do the wing cap because I might need it at some point. I don't know. So let's get this star while we're at it as well. This stage always fricked me up as a kid too. I sucked at it horribly. It was these last two that, yep. They always fricked me up. And it looks like they're still going to. Or not. Hey, nice. Do not make the mistake of collecting the star first, though. Hit the switch first, which will unlock the wing cap for all the levels. And then you collect the star. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Now let's go on to the basement with 32 stars. And actually, let's go out to the courtyard so I can show off this level. Big Boo's Haunt. You gotta unlock it by killing the ghost and hopping inside the cage. It's crazy how they think of these things. Go on a ghost hunt. So we gotta kill all of the ghosts. This is a good themed level for the day. I don't think there's any ghosts in here actually. But there are ghosts in here. If you look away from the painting, they will reveal themselves. Just like that. Is there one in here? Yeah. And they'll give you a freaking text bubble after every one you kill. This level freaked me the frick out when I was younger too. I'm saying too, like there was another one that did. Pretty sure this was it. Okay, that Boo is stupid and likes to go on the outside. So let me leave the room and come back. Maybe he'll respawn in a better position. Yeah. Because the pit that he was hovering above actually leads to another part of the level, and the coin can fall all the way down there. And I do not feel like chasing that thing. Anyway, that is the last Boo. Once you go back out to the main room, there is the King Boo right there, which you just have to ground pound 3 times like so to get the star. Beautiful. And then these rise up as well. Just like that. And of course you got the freaking, you got the courtyard star, the L is real 2401 theory. That's kind of the stuff I was talking about earlier, why I love this game so much, especially when I was a kid, because of stuff like that. Because you really do eat that stuff up as a kid. Like all of that is real. It feels so real and so mysterious, especially with the way that YouTubers would talk about it. Like they talked about it so mysteriously, and I honestly appreciate them for that. Because they didn't need to do all that, but they did, and it made it feel special. Anyway, we go down here, which is where it'll lead you if you fall down that thing, and kill him. Boom. Secret of the Haunted Books. Oh yeah. So now we're going to start exploring the upstairs of this place. I believe we go into this door. That's the intended way to do it. You just have to punch some books in a specific order. But you could just go in here and do that, jump across the gap. This is where it'll lead you to anyway. You can get the star that way. 35, which means we are halfway done. Not bad. I'm just trying to avoid all the tedious stars that I don't really care about doing. It's just the 8 red coin one. I don't really feel like doing that, so what else is there to get here? Well, there is... Oh yeah. Go through here. And... Ow. Get up there. And head out here to fight another King Boo. This was another star where I could just never get as a kid, because you have to literally long jump to the roof without falling. Get up here. Like, it's kind of easy to do now, but playing this on an actual N64, everything is so grainy and pixelated that you can't see where you're actually standing on the roof. So it makes falling off super easy. I think that might be the last one we get in that stage, though. Yeah, that's it for Big Boo's Haunt. Well, maybe I might have to come back to it. But let's go back down to the actual basement. And head back over here. Okay. And let's go back to... Oh, we can actually get the MIP star. We never officially got that. There's that one. It doesn't hurt if you... I mean, it does. Like, you can technically get it in a 16-star run. But, obviously, it takes up some time. Okay. Next, let's go for... let's just go inside the pyramid, I guess. And we can just go to the top. I'm seeing a lot of love for desert theme music in Mario games recently. Well, maybe it's like more of a general thing, but I've seen a lot of love for it in specifically Mario games. And I do have to agree. Got some pretty fire desert tracks throughout the series. Especially the new Super Series. You know, people can hate on that game for how bland they can be and how repetitive they can be, but the music is always pretty good if I remember correctly. Oh god. No, why? Oh my god, we died too. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Let's, we'll do something a little different. We're gonna go in from the top this time. Never mind, we can't, because we spawn inside the pyramid again. It's kind of a weird quirk with this game, is that if you're in a sub-area of a level and then you die in it, and you respawn back in the sub area. You don't even get a chance to get out of it. Pretty interesting, but it's fine. That was pretty quick. It's this freaking dude that screws me up. And the camera angle keeps shifting on me. There we go. But, that's what I was trying to do. Oops. That's the way I meant to do the star earlier. Okay, I just being stupid right now. There's still 2 more stars I want to get inside the pyramid. So I'm going to go over here and grab this wing cap right here. And what we're going to do is fly to each of these 4 pillars around the pyramid and just stand right in the center of them. A good trick is just to ground pound once you, like, as soon as you collect the coin it's on the pillar. That's how you know you're actually on it, because the depth perception can be a little wonky. And once you do that, the top of the pyramid flies off like that, and you can head inside. And if we collect these coins right here, four, and then 5, a star spawns at the end of that. And believe it or not, there's still 1 other star we need to get in this pyramid. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that exact same thing once again. But this time, we're going to ride the little elevator down all the way to the ground. And we're going to hop in here and fight this boss with a pair of hands. So as soon as the eye opens up, just go up to it and punch it. Oh, I went for the wrong eye. Okay. Boom. Just alternates. And this should kill this one, maybe. Nope. Okay. That's fun. I'm still alive somehow. Once you kill one, the other one's just gonna rush you like that. Kind of scary. $40 stars. And thankfully that is it for Shifting Sandlands, so let's get out of there. And we're gonna head right into Lethal Lava Land. Boil the Big Bully. Oh god. Oh my god, I killed him instantly. I'd say that was worth falling in the lava. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Just repeating everything I say. just repeating everything I say. Bully the bullies. It's kind of weird they make you do almost the exact same thing for 2 stars in a row. But I won't question it because it's Mario 64. And I might die here. I might actually die here because I have to do this jump again. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. Go over here this time and fight the little bullies. Okay, alright guys, calm down please. It's really hard to time the frickin' punches. No. I suck at this. God damn it. There. And then the big guy will spawn. There. Somehow easier than the little guys for me. Let's hop right back in. Red hot log rolling. I highly recommend watching some speedruns of this game. They are a joy to watch, especially once you have somewhat of an understanding of it. It's really cool. Watch a Summoning Salt video for good measure. So I'm not doing this game justice in terms of speedrunning. Hot foot it into the volcano. I wonder what we have to do for this one. This part's kind of stupid too. You basically just go... You go into the volcano, you go out of the volcano. Once you collect the star, you go right back in to collect another one. I think there's 2 stars to collect in here. I actually found out last time I was in it, playing this game a lot, that you can actually get 100 coins without going inside the volcano. I don't know why I never did it, but I always assumed you had to go inside the volcano to get the rest of the coins in order to get the 100 coin star. But I would never somehow collect enough, and I'd always have to go into the volcano. It would mess everything up. Damn, what is wrong with me? No. Anyway, we're gonna turn around every now and then. Actually, I'm gonna try and... Where's the platform at? It's right there. I just wanna do that. Skip a little bit of it. Because this is... I freaking hate this part. It's so slow, but anything I can skip is nice. Now, this part's always weird. The platforms are weird and small, and the hitboxes are weird. You can just get pushed off sometimes. So I'd recommend just jumping over them all. And that is it for Lethal Lava Land. So now we're going to move on to burning our ass in the lava fire. We're going to go back to Hazy Maze Cave. And I have no idea what stars we should do here. So I'm just going to go this way and hope for the best. Okay, I know 1 star over here. Just gotta make our way to this part. Do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go this way. We'll go through here. And down here. This is toxic stuff that'll kill you. I don't know if this is the right door I should be going through. Don't quite remember. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Fantastic. Ow. Is this door I wanted to go through? I used to know this place like the back of my frickin' hand. I don't know what happened to me. There. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. And we're gonna do a similar clip to when we got the other star in this level. We're gonna go down here. Get squashed under there to clip through. And we're gonna head over this way. Or not. Okay, I'll do that one next time. Let's go over here, actually. And normally, you need the metal cap in order to sink yourself down into the water and press the switch, because you can't press it while swimming. But a way to cheese it is just by kind of double jumping there and kicking yourself, and it will give Mario enough force to where he'll just hit the button anyway, even though he doesn't have the metal cap. You just have to make sure you jump high enough and kick at the right time. And maybe you have to hold back as well. Yeah. Like that, and you can hit the switch without the metal cap. And there we go. Metalhead Mario can move. Sure can. Alright, and the final star we're going to get in this level isn't even technically considered a part of this level. It's considered a castle secret star. But it is within this level, so kind of weird, but oh well. We're going to do the same thing again. Get squished under here. And go the way I wanted to go. Like that. Go through this door. And we're going to head into this thing. It's like a level within a level. And now we get Metalhead Mario. So not only are we going to get the power-up, but we're also going to collect the red coins in order to get the star located here. I want to be careful here though, because if you get sent back to that waterfall, you get pushed all the way back out to the courtyard, or not the courtyard, but the very beginning of this game, where where Peach's castle is. But hit that, get the metal cap, and we can collect the rest of these. There's 4 above water, and then grab this and walk around in a circle to collect the last ones. And there we go. 49. And like I said, that is it. Another thing I forgot to mention, Mips actually respawns one more time in this game. You can get a second star from him. I don't remember the requirement. Actually, I think it's 50. So I think we need one more star to get him to spawn. That's unfortunate. I have to come all the way back down here. Let's let's actually go back out this way. We're gonna go through this door over here. Head down through here. We get to this little area. If you ground pound these two pillars, the water sinks down, and this actually leads out to the front of Peach's castle, where this moat was once filled with water. Now it's not, and that unlocks this thing down here, which gives us the invincibility power-up. So we're unlocking 2 power-ups in a row, but it also has our 50th star, which will be nice, so that we can make Mips respawn. But there are a few red coins along here, 4 of them, and the rest are along here. This always gave me a ton of trouble as a kid with these platforms, because they flip when they get to their peak, so make sure you flip before they do. Like that. That one's kind of tough. And that gives us the invincibility thing. And I'm going to be all cool and get this without using the power-up. Boom. Flawless. 50 stars, which I believe is when Mips respawns. So let's go back down and check. It also gives us enough stars to unlock the second Bowser door, which we BLJ'd through. So now we can actually access that without cheating. There's Mips. Okay, cool. So now we just gotta catch that guy again. Alright, he juked me out. Damn, bro, get back here. I just learned recently that Miyamoto actually wanted to make it so where instead of just holding Mips regularly and tossing him regularly, he wanted to make it so that you actually threw Mips by the ears. Mario held him by the ears and threw him, which I think would have been cool, but they had to rush to get the game out. Anyway, 51. Only 19 more stars remaining. We can go ahead and get the red coin star. We can actually unlock this door for real now too. But we're gonna get the red coin star in this Bowser level. Oh, and Dire Dire Docks. I mean, what's it called? Is it Dire Dire Docks? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Did I already miss one? I'm not even paying attention. I don't think so. Okay. Red coins. I'm not super familiar with where they're at. Well, I am. I'm just not used to the route. But there's one up here. And boom. Boom. Jump into the corner up there. This one's kind of stupid. You have to make the platform rise and then fall down again to grab it, which means you just have to redo that whole thing. Okay. Oh god. No. Look. Damn it. Okay. I don't really want to do that again, so let's just go into Dire Docks. Chests in the current. I don't know the order of this either. Is it you? No. So I think that means it's this one first. Maybe. No. Is it you first then? Yeah. Okay. And I think you just swim clockwise. Yeah. And then we have to get this tricky one. Because the current is pulling Mario in. We can kill him. You have to swim at it, but be ready to swim away from it as soon as you get the chest. We also get sucked in. That gives us another star. Alright. Okay, red coins. I don't really want to do that. So let's go ahead and swim in this guy's bubble rings. It's the freaking depth perception on these is so weird and so wonky, and they never make sense. Okay, we messed up there somehow. And yes, we messed up. Not just me. Okay, messed up again. You have to let them spawn a few, but then not too much or else they disappear. It's really stupid. There we go. We got it though. Swim through 5 rings. And of course he puts the star right on top of the deadly current, so be careful. Boom. And then I think there's one more star we can get in Dire Docks. Well, that I want to get in Dire Docks. Dire Docks. I didn't like that. I'm gonna try the clip again. Forget what it's called. Fuck. I can't tell where Mario is. That's fine. We'll do it the lame way. But swim back through here. I don't think it should lag anymore, because the reason it was lagging the first time was because of the sub. It was too big for the N64 to handle, so it lagged out. But now there is no lag, so we're good. But we're gonna swim. Oh yeah, there's that one too. So there's 2 more stars we can get here. We're gonna grab the metal box. And then long jump toward the middle, and we have to go through here. Wait, did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did. So I actually have to spawn the star first. So swim through the rings. This one is really weird with the distance, but there we go. I don't know if we can power through the current on this one. We might be able to. Okay, we can. So we don't even need the metal cap. Alright, now we have to swim through that entire hallway one more time to get the final star in there. Ah, damn it. I think I did it too early. It's fine. I actually had a plan to do an entire, like, little marathon thing of the... I was going to do this game, Super Mario Sunshine, and then also Galaxy 1. But instead of playing as Mario, I would play as Luigi in all the games. And I actually did that for Mario 64 on my my gaming Let's Play channel kind of thing that I have. I don't upload it on it anymore. I did a Minecraft series that lasted like 7 episodes before I gave up. And then I did the Super Luigi 64 series. It's the same exact game, I'm just playing as Luigi. I don't even think the physics are any different. I think it's just a reskin. But yeah, I did that for Mario 64, and I tried to find a Luigi mod for Mario Sunshine, and I think I did find one, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work, so I never ended up going through with the whole idea. So it started and ended with Super Luigi 64, but that series is still up. Oh, I really don't want to do this one. Man. There is a toad we can talk to up here, though. To get another star. I'm really not a fan of a bunch of these last levels up here. Okay. That's fine. We can do Wet Wet Dry World. Wet Wet Dry World? Is that what it's called? Wet Dry World. Add an extra wet in there. So this one is interesting. The water level depends on how high or low you jump into the painting of the level. And you can change the water level within, obviously, as I just did, but the starting water level all depends on that. So I always just jump as high as I can into the painting, because it's much easier to drain the water level than to raise it. So I prefer to start at the very top. Some it is beneficial just to jump lower, but I just like to kind of do a little back flip all the way to the top. Top of the town. The stage isn't that bad, actually. I keep attributing it with the 100 coin star. That's kind of how my opinion on each stage works. If the 100 coin star is painful, then I don't like the course. Even this one isn't that bad. I think I'm just judgmental. But go up here and second star. The stars are all very, very close together. I think that's why it's kind of nice, actually. Only 12 more to go. But it will be about a 2-hour stream. That's longer than I expected. Do I want to do that one? Not really. Wait, where am I going? Okay, let's just go down here. Maybe I will do it, actually. It's not that bad. So for this one, I'm going to drain the water level completely. And we're going to find all of these secrets. I don't remember where they all are exactly, but I'm going to find out. I don't think there's any in here. That's just coins. So you want to hit this block. No, you don't. You want to move this. That gives you one secret. Okay, come on. Work with me here, bud. Move this block over to here. And I think that's the second secret. It's basically just moving random things and touching random things until you find all the secrets. Pushing that gives you the third. And if we make our way up here, which we have to use this thing for, unless you want to raise the water. Excuse me. No, okay. Great. 4th secret there. And 5th secret up here. Yeah. So all 5 secrets spawns that star. How should I make this jump? I might be able to just book it. No, I biffed that. I biffed that badly. Okay. There's a thing up here to raise the water level, which might be enough. Yeah, okay. Express elevator, hurry up. So for this one, we're also going to want the water level to be all the way down. And then we have to break this block and then go all the way back up to the top. Ooh, get away, get away, get away. And then we go back up to this thing. And we're going to stand on this platform and then immediately jump all the way back down so that we can get back up on it before it rises back up. That was a little slower than I thought. And it brings us right to our 60th star. Boom. And I'm going to get one more star in this level. So we want the water level to be all the way to the top for this one. Because we're going to go to the town. So jump over here. And we can grab onto that since the water level is all the way up. And then we can swim down here through another long hallway, which they for some reason love to do in these water levels. And we're going to turn right immediately back down to touch this thing. Drain the water level. Then we're going to swim over to this corner and grab the invincibility cap, and then we're going to run through here. You can go through those walls, and we're going to get up here through this cage. We're going to try to like that. And boom, 61st star. That is our last one for this level. Almost done with this game. I think this is this one. Okay, we can do a couple in here. Jump through that wall to get another secret level. Snowman's Land. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's just... Oops. Alright. That's what I meant to do. I'm gonna go up here. And what you want to do is actually jump onto the penguin's head. Which I think we failed at. Yeah, no, so I'm just gonna back away. I'm going to wait for the penguin to come back, because what you want to do is get onto the top of his head. What you're actually kind of supposed to do is walk in front of the penguin, that way the snowman doesn't blow you off of the bridge. But it's a lot easier if you just get on top and hang out up here and let the snowman walk across, and you don't have to worry about doing anything special. Just like that. And we made it to the top. Chill with the bully. I'm gonna go for this one actually. It's just kind of a little maze, but you just go through here, jump up there, get to the top, and fall straight down. I do want to get 1 star out of each level though, so let me think about this real quick. We have that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. So I can collect 3 more from this level to do what I want to do. So chill with the bully is pretty simple. You literally just go over here and you dive onto this platform and you'll just, well, I did it kind of wrong, but you can just knock them off in one fell swoop like that. Pretty simple. I missed the star. Whirl from the freezing pond. This one, come around the back here. And jump onto that guy's head. Boing over here. And there's a star right in that box. Yeah, I'll get 1 more from this level. And we'll move on to the final 4 courses, I believe. I hope there's 4. Because that's how I did my math. So for this one, we're going to go the same route we did for the first star. Get up here, I messed that up. And then get over here, and we're going to go into this little tiny igloo. To the secret area. And we're going to head all the way back here. And then, oops, above that wall to get that. And now we're going to run back to the beginning through the ice to get that star. Our 66th star. Almost done with this. We just hit the 2-hour mark. So we're going to go out of this level. And we're going to go into this one next. Tall, Tall Mountain. And we're just going to get 1 star from this one. I'll make it a cool one. There was an easy one I could have got right there, but let's just go over here. And we're going to scale the mountain like it wants us to. We'll be careful of that. It's a really infamous invisible wall right there that kills a lot of people. Ow. Yeah. Okay, scale the mountain, and there's our star. I just want to try and at least show them off a little bit. They deserve their screen time. Even if all these levels aren't my favorite. Then we're going to head over here. Into Tiny Huge Island. And let's just go to the top of this mountain as well. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, bro. Let's calm down there. Okay, we're gonna turn small here. That's the whole gimmick of this stage, is that you can turn big or small. And it obviously in turn makes the level big or small. And right in this box here, not quite at the top, but pretty much 68th star. It's crazy how I didn't make a 6-7 joke when we were at 67. And I believe that is all of the levels on this floor. So now we can go up to the final floor. We can actually unlock this door for real. This one takes 50 to open. And let's go over here to Tick-Tock Clock. So when the minute hand goes on the 12, that's where you want it, because it makes the entire level stop. Everything is frozen. Nothing's moving. Normally that hand would be swinging back and forth. These conveyor belts will be going. These blocks will be turning around, making it easy for you to fall. It's a mess. But each hour on the clock determines the speed or intensity of everything. So the 12 makes everything stop, and I don't remember which times make certain things happen, but there's a slow option, there is a fast option, and then there's a random option, so it cycles between slow and fast. So there's 4 different modes you can choose from depending on when you jump into the painting. But anyway, I have walked past a lot of stars here. I'm just trying to make it all the way to the top. It does require a little more fine-tuned parkour. Okay, perfect. If everything is stopped, but it just makes everything so much easier. That was a case of the infamous invisible walls. There are a bunch of them in this game, where if you just happen to jump at the wrong angle, it throws you off. It can kill you. But anyway, let's retry that. Despite this level being kind of difficult, it is one of my favorites to play while doing a speedrun. Like, well, not a speedrun, but when I'm doing 100%. It's actually kind of fun. Because all the stars are so close in proximity. Look at that. There's, well, not there anymore, but there were 2 stars on screen at the same time. Like, it's just kind of fun. Okay, that's what I wanted to before. Ah! There. I'm not even sure there is a star though up here, but we'll get the star closest to the top. So for this one, it's kind of weird, but I try and triple jump onto the wall to where I can do a wall jump like that. It's a little precise though. Actually, maybe a double jump is a better approach. Or maybe just going from the other side. And then we're going to want to get onto the womp here. And there's our star. Our 69th star. Alright, next we're going to head into the final regular course. If you talk to the toad right down there, he can give you a star as well, but I don't want to cheap out, so we're gonna play an actual course to get our final star. This one is notorious. Rainbow Ride. A lot of people fail to this one. What I like to do is just long jump to this pole thing rather than waiting on the carpet. I don't know which star I should do. The ship one's kind of lame, so I'm gonna go for one of these over here. These are the easier ones, I think. It's mainly just the carpet rides. People always fall on the carpet rides. And honestly, I don't even mind finishing this level quickly because no one likes it. I don't think it deserves love either. Theme is kind of cool. That's about it. So we're just gonna head over here. Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen. That's fine, we're down here. Okay. That's why this course is so scary, because one tiny thing can send you flying off the edge. I had a feeling this wasn't gonna make it easy for me. Okay, yeah, that's great. I really love showing this course off. Okay, fine, I'll go this way then. I'll do this star. Just because you want to be so difficult. There we go. That's Rainbow Ride. Just a bunch of floating platforms connected by a magic flying carpet. And it's annoying. But that is our 70th star, which means we can now officially go up the endless staircase without doing a BLJ. So it allows us to go through that door. And the staircase is no longer endless. And here we were like a little less than 2 hours ago, but we're back. No need to even do the red coin star mission because we have 70 already. This one's got some crazy speedrunning tricks too. They just freaking fly through it. But I'm not advanced enough to do all that, so we're gonna go the regular route, with some slight tricks performed here and there. And I'm gonna try my best. Oh shoot. Why do I always mess this stuff up? Ooh, nice. Ouch. Okay. Let me just use the platform like a casual, normal player. I tried to be cool and get through this part without the platform, but clearly I'm not cool for that. Doing that trick saves a little good amount of time. Get past an annoying section. For this being the final level, it is really, really short, if you know what you're doing. Like, this is it, we're already at the end. Got some nice classic murals of 8-bit Mario and Bowser fighting on the pillars there. And we hop right into the final pipe to defeat Bowser. No special jumps or anything, he's just rainbow. So maybe he actually is gay. And we just get to fling him into stuff. Okay, solid first throw. solid second throw. But for the final one, he makes parts of the stage disappear. Alright, knew that was going to happen. As soon as I thought in my mind, I was like, maybe I can get a perfect 3-throw win for the sake of the marathon. And then I biff it. So, that's always nice. Damn, that was so off course. So what I like to do when I keep messing up is I just go to the edge and he... Oh shit. Okay, he rushes you like that. I'm gonna make him do it again because I messed it up. But he rushes you and you can kind of just duck and then jump over him and then grab his tail. And then he's right at the very edge, so it makes throwing into a bomb a lot easier. Like that. Perfect. Only missed one throw, that's not too bad. And there we go, guys. That is it. 2 hours later, we have beaten Super Mario 64 with 70 stars, the intended casual non-100% route. Any percent, that's a better word for it. There we go. So that was that game. Glad I got to play that one finally. The day was pretty productive. We finished RPG and 64 in the same day. Different streams, but who's counting? I'm gonna let this ending play out because it's a it's a pretty big influential game. But while this happens, give me a moment. Okay. I want to see what the next game is real quick. I won't reveal it now, but I just want to know. Oh, okay. It's pretty, it's another kind of big step for Mario. It's really interesting playing these games in release order. You never really think about it. Like, I would always just play these games, and they were always just kind of older games to me. But when you actually play them in order, it kind of puts it into perspective how people were viewing Mario as a series during the times. Here we go.
Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario.
Let me get the end credit montage. Shigeru Miyamoto. This won't be the last we see of this game, technically, because we got the DS one. And an homage to it in Galaxy 2, which we'll get to. But very influential. Again, I didn't fully do this game justice, so I would recommend watching a 120 star speedrun, because not only do you get to see all the stars, but you also get to see the crazy movement that these speedrunners can pull off. So I would definitely recommend that. It's weird. I get a lunch my shifts tomorrow. And it's only a 5-hour shift. And it says I'm cashiering, so that hopefully means I'm not cleaning. Charles Martinet, Mario voice. I always forget that he's not the voice anymore, which I guess is a good thing. You don't want to know that the voice is different. But the new guy seems to be doing good. The good guy seems to be doing new.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. There we go. The end. Mario 64. Yeah, I said I did my little outro, so that's about it. I am pretty sure, I'm 100% sure I can stream tomorrow. It will be a later one again, so be there for that. Go check out the podcast. Go check out the YouTube. Follow everything. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye and good night.